Happy Equinox, everyone. I thought this might be a good opportunity to explore a little program called Stellarium or Stellarium. It's a free program that you can download. It allows you to look at the sky. It's kind of like a virtual observatory. You can look at the sky from any place on Earth at any time of the day and simulate what you might see from that time and position. So I'd like to look at the point where the sun crosses the celestial equator. I'm going to see if this program accurately shows the moment when the sun crosses the celestial equator. So what is the celestial equator? Let's turn on the equatorial grid here. The North Star would be right up there in the center there. And this grid lies in the sky, and it's always fixed in the same position in the sky. I'll show you what happens if I speed up time here. And so as the Earth is turning, the sky appears to be turning the opposite direction. You'll see as nighttime comes, there's the stars go by, and they're all fixed. Like Arcturus will always be in this same position on the equatorial grid here. So it's just like a map, a reference point in the sky. The moon, of course, moves through the equatorial grid, as does the sun, as we move around it throughout the year. All right, so there's the equatorial grid. The moment of equinox is the moment when the sun crosses the celestial equator. That's that zero line. And as you can see right now, it's very close to that line. I'm going to tilt our view so that there we go, so that now we're actually following. I'll speed up time again. I'll show you what the effect of this tilting does. It's there. Now we're following the sun, but we are staying aligned to that celestial grid. Again, I'll stop time. I'll go back to the normal mount. Speed up time. I'll switch back between them, back and forth. This is what we're looking at right at the moment, 9:33 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So now I'm going to turn off the atmosphere, which, that makes it easier to see things during the daytime. You can even see the stars and the planets. Now let's speed up time again. There we go. Again, I'm going to turn on this equatorial mount. Okay, back to the current time and date. And now I'm going to turn off the Earth so that we can just follow the sun, and we'll speed up time and see what's going on with the sun. There we can see the sun moving through the equatorial grid. Let's go backwards in time, because I think we already passed the moment where it passes the... There it went. Okay. We'll go fast forward in time. Here comes the sun. When it crosses this point, that is the moment of equinox, the moment the sun crosses the celestial equator. Now we're moving very fast through time here, as you can see here. I'll set the date and time to the exact moment of the published time and date of the equinox, and let's see how close it is. So I have to compensate for daylight savings time. So the published time was 8:33, which is actually 7:33 in standard time. So I'll put it 7:33 exactly, 7:33 and 0 seconds. Here, we'll pause time. And now let's look at the sun and see how close it is to that 0 point. We'll zoom in here. I'll track it. And zoom in, and I would say that is right on that 0 line. So let's go back in time a couple of minutes. I'll speed up time going backwards, and we'll watch it cross the line. Oh. There we go. Now it's real time. There's that 0 line. Let's cross that 0 line. Boom. Oh, too fast. Okay, let's go back to current time. All right, we're a little bit past it now, but again, I'll go back to 7:33. That is the moment when it crossed. Speed up time. Let's set it to current time. Time is running. Now we'll speed it up. Let's go backwards. back and forth. Boom. 33 is the moment. 7:33, that's when it crosses. All right, well, this is kind of a fun little program. Again, it's called Stellarium, and once you get to know it, you can really figure out a lot of stuff. Here, I'll turn the ground back on. I'll turn the atmosphere back on. We'll do an azimuth mount, and we'll turn off the grid. And here's more like what you would actually see. Now, if I want to see what's happening in the night sky tonight, this is kind of cool. I can just advance the hours. Let's see what happens around 8 o'clock tonight. Okay. Oh, Arcturus is going to be really bright tonight, rising in the east before the moon rises. Arcturus, I was looking at it last night, and it almost looked like a police car the way it was alternating between red and blue due to the atmosphere playing with the light. Of course, it's actually a double star. There's some information about it. So that'll be an interesting to look for tonight. If you get some clear skies before the moon rises in the east, you'll see Arcturus really bright around 8 o'clock Pacific Daylight Time. All the action happens in the south sky tonight. If you get any clear skies, Aldebaran and Betelgeuse will be very bright. Sirius, Procyon. And then it's always fun to try to find the Pleiades. That little star cluster, that's just to the right of the red star, Aldebaran. All right, thanks for joining me, and thanks for enjoying this program called Stellarium. I sure enjoy it. It helps me figure out what's going to be happening on these clear nights when we get them. All right, keep looking up. Cheers.